History remembers many great kings and emperors. Some were known for their might, some for their wisdom, but few have captured the imagination of the world like the Muslim rulers who, through the ages, defended their faith and people. Among these, one name shines particularly bright: Sultan Salah ad-Din, known to the West as Saladin. Born in a time of great upheaval, Saladin rose to confront the forces of Christendom during the Crusades. His story is not just about battles and conquests, but about courage, leadership, and an unwavering commitment to justice and mercy. In a world often consumed by religious fervor, Saladin stands out as a beacon of chivalry and compassion. His legend transcends the boundaries of history, inspiring generations with tales of his bravery, wisdom, and magnanimity. To understand Saladin is to understand a pivotal moment in our shared human story, a time when different cultures and faiths clashed, and one man rose above the fray to embody the true spirit of leadership. Saladin's story begins far from the grand palaces and battlefields we associate with his name. Born in 1137 in Tikrit, Mesopotamia, he was a son of the Kurdish Ayyubid dynasty. His early life was marked by political turmoil as his family navigated the complex web of allegiances in the Muslim world. Forced to flee his birthplace, young Saladin found himself in Damascus, a city steeped in Islamic culture and scholarship. Here, under the tutelage of renowned scholars, he received a comprehensive education, mastering subjects like the Quran, jurisprudence, literature, and martial arts. This blend of intellectual and military training would shape him into a formidable leader. He learned the art of war not just on the training ground, but also by studying military strategy and history. But even as he honed his skills as a warrior, Saladin never neglected his faith, always seeking to temper his actions with piety and justice. The Crusades, a series of religious wars initiated by European Christians, cast a long shadow over the 12th century, motivated by religious zeal and a desire to reclaim the Holy Land from Muslim rule. Wave after wave of crusaders arrived in the East, bringing with them a clash of cultures and a trail of bloodshed. Saladin, by then a seasoned military commander, found himself at the forefront of this struggle. He rose through the ranks, proving his mettle in numerous campaigns until he became the Sultan of Egypt and Syria, uniting Muslim forces under his banner. His strategic brilliance and his ability to inspire unwavering loyalty in his troops made him a formidable adversary to the Crusaders. But Saladin was not simply a warrior king. He understood the complexities of the conflict, recognizing that true victory lay not just in military dominance, but also in forging a just and lasting peace. This understanding would guide his actions even in the heat of battle, setting him apart from many of his contemporaries. Section 4. The recapture of Jerusalem, a victory of faith and forbearance. Perhaps the most defining moment in Saladin's life came in 1187, with the Battle of Hattin and the subsequent recapture of Jerusalem. The city, sacred to both Muslims and Christians, had been under Crusader control for nearly a century. Saladin's victory at Hattin was decisive, a testament to his strategic genius and the discipline of his army. Yet it was his actions after the battle that truly distinguished him. While the fall of Jerusalem to the Crusaders had been marked by widespread bloodshed, Saladin chose a different path. He allowed the Christian inhabitants to leave peacefully, even providing them with safe passage. He refused to allow his troops to engage in looting or violence against civilians. Instead, he ordered that the city's religious sites be respected and protected. His actions stood in stark contrast to the brutality often displayed in warfare, earning him the respect of both Muslims and Christians. Section 5. Beyond the battlefield, Saladin's enduring legacy of compassion. Saladin's legacy extends far beyond his military exploits. He was a ruler who cared deeply for his people, regardless of their faith. He established numerous hospitals and schools, invested in infrastructure projects, and worked tirelessly to ensure the fair administration of justice throughout his realm. Stories of his generosity and compassion abound. He was known to personally respond to letters from his subjects, even those of humble origins. He famously pardoned a Christian woman whose child had been captured by his soldiers, allowing her to leave the city safely with her baby. These acts of kindness, often performed amidst the chaos of war and conquest, cemented Saladin's reputation as a just and merciful ruler. He understood that true strength lay not in brute force, but in compassion, wisdom, and a commitment to justice for all. Section 6. Saladin's timeless lessons for leaders of today. In a world often riven by conflict and division, Saladin's story holds a timeless relevance. He reminds us that true leadership is not just about power, but about service, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to justice. He teaches us that even in the midst of conflict, it is possible to act with honor, integrity, and respect for those who hold different beliefs. Saladin's legacy challenges us to look beyond our differences and to seek common ground. He inspires us to lead with courage and compassion, to strive for justice and peace, and to build bridges of understanding between people of all faiths and cultures.